Alright, I am going to demonstrate how to mix different tints and shades for a monochromatic painting, because that is what you chose. And I have cups with white, black, and the color in it. I've also got my sheet, I have a water can, and paper towel for my brush. You have to use paper towels with your brush because this paint is already runny, which means it doesn't need extra water. You do need a water can though, because you want to keep your brush clean. So I've just washed my brush out, and then I'm going to squeeze out the water to start. And there we go. That's full screen now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the tints, which are the lighter values or hues of a color. So I'm going to pour out some of the white. And it says, start with white here. Well, let me back up. A tint is made by adding small dots of a color to the white. So white is first. So I'm just going to put some white on there. And then it says, on your palette, add 1 to 2 dots of the color to the white. So let me get a little bit of the color out here. Here we go. So I'm going to take the color, just a little, okay, and I'm going to add that to the white. I'm using a magenta, but this could be yellow, it could be blue, it could be green, it could be orange, it could be whatever, okay? So there's that. And then I will put that color there. It is a little darker, obviously, than the white. So I'm going to wash out my brush because I don't want to contaminate my paint colors with something I've already mixed. So I'm going to dry my brush. I'm going to get a little more of this same color, and I'm going to add it to that pile because I'm trying to make it brighter and brighter as I go. So I'm just going to mix this in like that. And if you want to pause the video and just kind of like work along with me, that is totally fine. So this is my next one, and it's darker than the first. So I'm going to wash my brush out, or the one before it, I mean. Dry it. Lots of washing and drying. A little more. Just going to mix it right in. And paint my next one. So it is progressively getting a little darker each time, which is what you want. It's kind of like when you go to the store and you go by the paint section and you see all those strips. It's kind of what you're learning how to do. So there's the next bit, mix in there. So you just want to do little bits at a time of the color because you don't want it to be like super dark too quickly. See, now I look at that and I think those look too similar. So I'm going to come over here and I'm going to swipe a little more of that pink, and I'm going to darken it up a little bit more. I don't want them to be the same. I want each one to be a little darker. And by darker, I don't mean black. I mean adding more color. There we go. That's a bit of a jump, but that's okay. It shows you what I'm talking about. Wash my brush. And then because I only have one box left, I can kind of add as much as I want to it. So there's that. And it's still, it's a tint because it has white added to it. So, and that is how you would mix the tints. And then the next video, I can show you how we will create shades. So, hope that helps.